That is the new way that we should do things. Thank you.
The new course.
For many years, the narrative surrounding Africa has been entangled in a web of struggle and adversity. But from the west coast of Africa, where visionary leaders like Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara and Nnamdi Azikiwe birthed dreams of a new continent, a powerful movement is taking root. This movement is spearheaded by a visionary, a man who passionately believes that Africa is not defined by its struggles, but by its remarkable ability to rise above them. Nana Kwame Bediako, also known as Freedom Jacob Caesar. His journey into philanthropy began at the tender age of 8, when he discovered the profound joy of giving to his friends. His young spirit was an ethos of kindness, compassion, and a genuine desire to uplift those around him. His actions spoke louder than words, sowing seeds of generosity that would later blossom into the new Africa Foundation, the foundation building a nation. It stands as a continental force that reaches beyond geographical boundaries.
Discovering your true self begins by immersing yourself in the service of others. This unfolds the journey of the Philanthropist. In the wake of adversity, the true leader emerges not just in words. Such a moment unfolded when the peaceful community of Mepe faced an unexpected crisis as the Volta Dam spillage led to widespread flooding, leaving homes submerged, life disrupted, and a sense of despair hanging heavy in the air. In the face of this tragedy, Nana Kwame Bediako and the New Africa Foundation did not merely watch from a distance, they became the embodiment of support and hope. They spearheaded relief efforts to alleviate the immediate suffering of the community.
I came to share what I have with you because I understand your pain.
He built over 1,000 tents to accommodate the people and sent containers of food and needs to them.
Echoing a commitment to being a source of solace and strength, Freedom's response to the Volta Dam spillage and the flooding in Mepe stands as a reminder that true leadership is measured not just in achievement, but in the ability to uplift, inspire, and stand as a pillar of support in the face of adversity.
Thank our special guests and our brother for showing such rare compassion and great humanity. Northton will never ever forget you.
Thank you so much. Freedom of hope.
God should bless you and give you more.
In this profound moment, he became a shepherd of dreams, nourishing not only their bodies, but the very essence of their aspirations. The beneficiaries of these kind gestures include 10,000 children. In nourishing the physical hunger of these children, Nana Kwame Bediako also nourished their hopes, aspirations, and the belief that brighter future was within their reach. In the vast expanse of Ghana, a child from Upper West region, battling a restless adversary cancer in the leg.
At home, we knew my son was going to die.
He had only 72 hours to live if the affected leg was not amputated.
But God saved him.
He was able to lift us from Nandom, Upper West, Nandom to this place.
And not only paid the hospital bills, but also provided a wheelchair, a symbol of mobility. His act of kindness became an inspiration that cut through the shadows of despair.
I'm feeling better. I'm very happy for what Nana is doing for me.
The New Africa Foundation is diligently working on providing a prosthetic leg for him, aiming to restore not just his mobility, but also his hope and independence, proving that compassion is most profound when it recognizes and responds to the silent cries of those in dire need. In a world that often races forward, it is a rare and profound moment when a leader steps back to recognize the service and sacrifice of an individual who has shaped the course of history. Such a moment unfolded when Freedom Jacob Caesar visited the 92-year-old World War II veteran, Private Joseph Ashite Hammond, a living symbol of bravery and dedication. Freedom embarked on a health walk with him to raise funds for people impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mr. Bediako, he has been so nice, easy. Wonderful. I didn't feel anything at all.
Yes.
I have enjoyed the walk.
Absolutely.
Realizing Freedom's kindness, the 95-year-old shared his story. He had no befitting place to call home.
I've never left the house of hope from my childhood.
In a gesture of extraordinary compassion, Freedom celebrated the veteran's birthday by gifting him shelter, turning his dreams of a safe and loving home into reality. Through this gift, Freedom Jacob Caesar became a steward of history, ensuring that the flame of remembrance burns brightly for generations to come.
I am an old man of 95. Whenever we ask blessing, it surely will happen.
Amen.
I will never, never, never forget Nana Bediako until I go to my grave. I'm now 99. He is so good. He is a philanthropist. He is a kind man. He is always there to help everybody. He does not discriminate. May God richly bless him, bless him, bless him, to let him attain the age where God has brought me, so that he also will cross the 100 years line. Thank you very much.
There are moments when individuals and organizations transcend borders, emerging as symbols of compassion that echo across the continent.
In the wake of the devastating Turkey earthquake, where the scars of destruction painted a somber picture amidst the rubble and despair, Nana Kwame Bediako and the New Africa Foundation orchestrated relief efforts, providing not just material support, but a message that surpassed geopolitical boundaries. Africa is not only a receiver, but a giver of aid.
Freedom's presence in the aftermath of Turkey's earthquake became a beacon, lighting the path towards a more compassionate and unified global community.
The shadow of poverty often casts its long reach of affecting families in ways unimaginable. Such is the story of Elijah and Elisha, conjoined twins born into humble beginnings, navigating the intricacies of poverty alongside their parents and a sibling in single room on the outskirts of Accra. However, hope entered their story.
Family of the conjoined twins awaiting a surgery to separate them have been provided a fully furnished 5-bedroom house by the New Africa Foundation, founded by philanthropist Nana Kwame Bediako.
The collective efforts of the foundation, the government, and the medical team resulted in the successful surgery. But amid the jubilation of success, a somber reality emerged.
Tragically, Elijah did not survive. Elisha now faces life without his twin, echoing the biblical story of Elijah and Elisha. Despite the loss, Elisha represents resilience and the potential for a brighter future.
In African culture, religion holds a sacred place that unites communities, and shapes identities. Recognizing the profound importance of religious harmony, Nana Kwame Bediako embarked on a journey to foster unity and understanding between Muslims and Christians in Ghana. This was a symbolic gesture.
His visit to the chief imam marked the beginning of a revolutionary reformative agenda that aimed to bridge the gap between these two faiths. It was a symbolic gesture, an embrace of shared values, and a commitment to fostering a sense of oneness amongst the various religions in the nation. The visit reinforces the idea that, despite religious differences, Ghanaians can coexist harmoniously, celebrating their diversity as a source of strength rather than division. It is crucial that we celebrate our differences and find common ground to strengthen the bonds that unite us.
In Africa, one of our greatest failures has been the neglect of those with physical disabilities, leaving most of them to navigate life's challenges as beggars on unforgiving roads.
I met Nana Kwame bediako at Oxford Street. By those time, I'm a hustler at Osu, a place called Food Courts. When he came, I used to pack him, take care of his cars. By then, the place was closed down. I'd be on the street begging at airport traffic light. So that is the way Cheddar saw me again.
Recognizing this stark reality, Nana Kwame Bediako and the New Africa Foundation embarked on a mission to rewrite the narrative.
He called me and asked me, one leg, where are you? And I'm saying, I'm home. He said, I should come.
This kid starts your new business, the first type of business that you, one leg, have introduced in the country. And I'm very, very proud of you. This is your present. And I wish you all the best.
One leg, this for me.
This is for you. Start the business and let all the other people know that they can also do this business.
Thank you so very much. I won't
forget that.
That day, that's my very day that I see that Nana Kwame bediako is a man of God.
One leg would work with the first tricycle purchased by Nana Kwame Bediako, and if one leg acquired the second, Nana Kwame Bediako was committed to acquiring the third.
The second condition set by Nana Kwame Bediako was embraced wholeheartedly. Every role, from secretary to accountant, will be filled by disabled individuals. And so out of one tricycle, more tricycles were acquired, houses have been built, and families have found a hope for a brighter future. This is evidence of the transformative power of empowerment, proving that we believe, support, and tailored opportunities, individuals with disability can become architects of your own destinies.
There is another profound chapter in our transformative drive. That's the story of Brown. Brown faced a world that often measured success through the lens of sight. Freedom, Jacob Caesar ensured that he had a safe and a supportive place to call home.
One thing I like about Nana, he don't discriminate. And he's a God-fearing man too. He's more than a friend to me. A brother from another mother. Yeah, so we have been friends for 16 years now. So far, so good. He has been there for me anytime. If I need something, I'll just call on him. Nana, I need this. Then he'll provide.
Education was the second step. It was his bridge to the world, allowing him to cultivate and nurture his passion for journalism.
I work with Radio Imashi. He is the foundation of my journalism. In 2016, I told him that I have interest in radio.
Today, Brown is a journalist, and a DJ despite being blind, working a studio where he seamlessly navigates the complexities of radio equipment and interacts with the listeners with ease.
In 2020, as the world grappled with the unprecedented challenges brought about by the pandemic, causing economic hardships that rippled through communities, it was within this context that NKB rose to the occasion, recognizing the urgent need to support the homeless and those most affected by the lockdown measures.
2 weeks ago, you were here. Never did you that's why boy I give one man no man to say let's go to the VA and some way I know couple say how do you mean the trouble dia and then I say na say say come on already some man is canning bomb. We are very grateful for our beloved Nana Kwame for what he has been doing for us and so much here. We don't know what Yami Shroud manage to play just and you are the
Indeed, mothers are remarkable forces of strength and inspiration, standing as unwavering pillars of support in our lives. Freedom Jacob Caesar has been inspired to engage in charity work by his mother, who, despite having little, always gave generously.
The foundation dear, why you not there? I want to shenyanka. I had a 4 womb, a bubua 4 womb, my year, Jumanwa, a be 18 years, a be 20 years. A be 15 years into a year, you man not check. Into me catch them, they say, Bibia, ye be ya, ye didn't your money begum, na ye diako, na say carbo, sir. And no car, what show the New Africa Foundation 37 Kolebu Hospital near work room hanging now, there's a problem with the and nam means you, Miss Clammy Bipiada.
They have provided aid to 10,000 people across African countries and supported numerous communities in Ghana. Freedom's action have been a beacon of hope, guiding Africa towards a future where every child's dreams are nurtured and the potential is recognized.
Our journey is far from over. We are architects of dreams, builders of hope. Together, we are shaping the new Africa where dreams are not hindered but nurtured, where challenges are not roadblocks but stepping stones to greatness. The movement, spearheaded by Freedom Jacob Caesar, has become the voice of change, echoing through the hearts and minds of countless lives.